So in this tutorial, I wanted to go over two different things in one design, right? So we went over in the live this past week about doing like a blocked design and also how to turn on snapping to make sure that everything aligns correctly. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this design with a helmet and stars. And first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to resize the helmet. So when we click the little cursor here, this is where our snapping is at the bottom left. And I don't like magnetics to be turned on because when you try to do magnetics and you do, it's snapping it and it does show you every single angle, but it's a little much for me. I don't really need that precision, but I do need the snapping on so that I can make sure that everything is doing what it needs to do. And then I have distance 3 and velocity is at max. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and resize these. Now, since I have snapping on, once I get to a certain size, it's going to say, hey, you're at the middle, but I want to go a little bit smaller because we don't have the sizes that we need them yet. Now, now that I have snapping on, what I want to do is I'm going to make sure the blue line is showing because that means that they are aligned. And then I'm going to swipe to the right, select again, and we're going to move those over just a little bit further to the edges. And I'm basically just duplicating this pattern this way because I need to know what's going to fit within this window here, right? So once I have gotten them pretty well spaced out there, I'm going to select all three because that technically groups them without grouping them for when you move. And I'm going to center that into the center of the page. Now, since I have done that, what I want to do this time is I actually want for the second line to match up with the star. And I actually think I may need to put the star in the middle there. And then I'm going to duplicate the star and put it on the edges. And normally I would do it with more clip art than this, but this is just a simpler tutorial. And I didn't want anybody to get confused or get overwhelmed trying to do too many pieces of clip art. Okay, so I've got those three. And I am going to center that up into the middle. And I'm actually going to pull it up a little bit. And then all you have to do is actually duplicate. So I'm going to group these so that I can duplicate it because I don't need to do it a second time, right? So I'm just pulling these down this way. And then you have a tiled square-like design. Now, one thing that I did show you guys, and I'll look and see if I have it done under here. Let me see. Um, I don't think I have a digital paper downloaded right now. But you can also do the same and do, 3 squares to the left, across, in the middle, and so make 9 squares under this. And you can do digital papers in there as well. But this was just a quick little tutorial. And then obviously, if you guys want it to be, a little bougie, a little extra, then you can go in after this and you can, do your little accents after that. But I like it like it is, so we're gonna keep it. And what I meant by that was all of these already have somewhat of like an accent to them because this is Peachy Designs clip art. But you can go in if you want to like outline the design and do stuff like that around it. But I hope that this helps. And so that is how you turn on the snapping, and that is how you do a somewhat grid design here. So this is like a 9 grid. And thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions.